Hi, and welcome to the Canceled News, the only show that never reminds you to vote. That's my promise to you. Happy Halloween. I hope everyone's enjoying their weekend. This is the pumpkin I carved. That's my Jeffrey Toobin jack-o'-lantern. And then if you turn the lights on, his Halloweener is showing. Those pictures were from 2 days ago. This is what it looks like now. So it's pretty safe to say Jeffrey Toobin is done for. This is exciting. I'll be returning to do some live stand-up shows this week. This Sunday, I'll be doing Make America Laugh Again in Mentone, California. Then I will be doing Eric Early's election night party. He's the congressional candidate running to unseat Adam Schiff. And then on November 10th, you can catch me at the Stratosphere in Las Vegas for the World Series of Comedy. So if you're in the area, come check out those shows. Here's what's in the news. Tucker Carlson claims that his show found damning documents about Hunter Biden, but that they got lost in the mail. They thought that that was the only copy of those documents. I actually found a second person who has the damning documents about Hunter Biden. They're on their way to my studio now. I wanted to make sure that they stayed safe, so I hired this guy from TaskRabbit to bring them here. So he's on his way, and hopefully they'll get here before the end of the show. One of the popular new costumes this year is sexy hand sanitizer, or as it's known by its brand name, Impurel. And just like real hand sanitizer, that girl is filled with 95% alcohol. Video has surfaced showing that White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany once praised Joe Biden as a man of the people. But keep in mind, this was many years ago, back when she was only 27 and he was only 73. Costco is pulling products that were allegedly produced through forced monkey labor. Now, not only has Costco promised to stop using monkey slaves, they've also launched an initiative to promote monkeys to higher positions in their organization. But what a weird story. I mean, I know everybody's trying to cut costs, but who uses forced monkey labor? Hillary Clinton, who previously called to abolish the Electoral College, is now a member of the Electoral College in New York. And Bill Clinton can't wait to meet some Electoral College girls. Female Justice Amy Coney Barrett was sworn into the Supreme Court this week by Black Justice Clarence Thomas, or as liberals called it, an ugly victory for old white men. Hey, can I get some water? My throat's a little parched. Jeez. Rappers 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, and Lil Pump all endorsed Donald Trump this week. Trump, of course, has also been endorsed by old Two Pumps. Donald Trump is planning to host an election night victory party at his hotel in D.C., while Joe Biden is planning to put up a dollar store congratulations banner in his basement. If Joe Biden does win, many progressives are pushing for Elizabeth Warren to be named Treasury Secretary, causing the dollar to lose strength this week against the wampum. McDonald's is introducing new pastry items for the first time in a decade. The pastries spent most of that decade boiling in their microwave, and they're now ready for your mouth. Eddie Van Halen's son denied a rumor that he's going to replace his father in Van Halen. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's son denied a rumor that his father's going to sell out to China. Yes! I got it in. It's too late. By the way, when are those Hunter Biden docs getting here? They on? All right, geez, keep me posted. NASCAR driver Josh Bilicki has changed his car to a police car to honor fallen officers. And after the race, he even asked all the other drivers, hey, do you know how fast you were going back there? A man in Philadelphia proposed to his girlfriend during protests over the killing of Walter Wallace Jr. And the ring is beautiful. He saved up 3 months to buy the sledgehammer to get it. NASA has announced plans to send a female astronaut to study the moon in 2024. And that female astronaut is already getting a head start on studying the moon by asking all of her coworkers what time they were born. There were not enough buses to transport a large crowd back to the parking lot after a Trump rally in Omaha, and thousands of people were stranded in the cold, leading to multiple hospitalizations. Meanwhile, at Joe Biden's rally, the entire crowd was transported safely back to the parking lot in one trip in a Subaru hatchback. And there was an open seat in the back. Hey, are we out of focus a little bit? It looks weird in my monitor here. All right, thanks. And hey, is there any update on those Hunter Biden documents? Jeez. All right, well, keep me posted. Food trucks have been lining up to feed people waiting in line at the polls. So voters will have two terrible options to choose between two terrible options. In the new season of his Netflix show, David Letterman talks to Lizzo, Robert Downey Jr., and Dave Chappelle. In the Lizzo episode, he even brings back Will It Float? A 50-million-year-old fossil discovered in Antarctica could be the largest flying bird ever. The bird had a 21-foot wingspan, a bony tooth-filled beak, and according to Joe Biden, tasted like chicken. Kanye West gave his wife Kim Kardashian a hologram of her dead dad for her birthday, leading to speculation that the late October surprise might be Kanye's new running mate, hologram Spiro Agnew. This is true, he also gave Khloe a hologram of her dad. Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez said that her favorite part of the Bible is when Jesus threw the moneylenders out of the temple. When asked what her least favorite part of the Bible is, she said the part about how thou shalt not steal. A new study has linked diet drinks to cardiovascular issues, especially if you get 3/4 pounders, 2 large fries, and a small Diet Coke. Gyms in some parts of the country have reopened, while gyms in other parts of the country remain closed. So depending on where you live, you might look like Ronnie from Jersey Shore, or you might look like Ronnie from Jersey Shore. Khloe Kardashian revealed that earlier in the summer she tested positive for COVID. So after it ravaged the NBA, somehow it ended up in her. The U.S. national debt clock has passed $27 trillion, but luckily, thanks to daylight savings time on Sunday, we set it back $1 trillion. Okay, this is exciting. The Hunter Biden documents have arrived. We're going to open them right now. Give me the documents. Give me the documents. Give it to me. Get them out of your mouth. Don't eat the documents. Don't. Oh my God. Don't eat the documents. Oh.